The other polling suggests that Trump is way
Okay, why is it so dark here? Okay, that's better.
And that there's a fear among some Republicans
Yeah.
that Trump, even if they like Trump, even if they think he is being railroaded somewhat, they just think too much. The fatigue, but more than that, the baggage will prevent him from winning again. And that's what I hear from Republicans here in Washington. Even those who are publicly for Trump, privately they're concerned they're heading for a repeat of 2022, where if Trump's at the top of the ticket, he's going to bring the rest of the party down with him. It's going to hurt them with swing voters as they try to win back the Senate.
Oh, he did 4 states.
On the House, particularly in seats that President Biden won last time around, that they think that this will be another
Trump
election.
And co-defendants have until August 25th for booking.
The party, and as much as it's happening in the primaries right now, it is hard to make the case that that those voters are going to break his way next year as the criminal allegations just continue to pile up.
We don't ever know.
And as the White House tells you, and as you've reported, they understand that the White House understands that Georgia is a swing state earlier than they ever expected for one reason.
I'm telling you,
is Donald
this
Trump.
Caucasian privilege got to stop. You ain't no better than nobody else. Just because you came from fallen angels that had intercourse with human being ladies that have these demon seeds come around here they call racist. Don't get me started because I'll tell the truth.
He said this to go.
The 2020 election in Georgia was not stolen. For nearly 3 years now, anyone with evidence of fraud has failed to come forward under oath and prove anything in a court of law. Our elections in Georgia are secure, accessible, and fair, and will continue to be as long as I am governor. The future of our country is at stake in 2024, and that must be our focus.
And then, of course, Brad Raffensperger said the most basic principles of a strong democracy are accountability and respect for the Constitution and rule of law. You either have it
or you don't.
You
can't have it both ways.
Look, those are the two most powerful Republican leaders in the state of Georgia.
Well, yeah.
I heard somebody mistakenly say they barely squeaked by in 2022 for election. No, they won in a landslide. And they won in a landslide in the Republican primary. And so, Jennifer Palmieri, you have, and you know this, and I know this, I think Kemp's tweet.
Okay, good. They told the truth. They told the truth. That's why they still in office, the Georgia officials and governor or whatever. Because they told the truth. We got to start living the truth, y'all. This is ridiculous. People want to live in lies and stuff. You're going to die in that lie. You know what I mean? That's crazy. I don't understand. What is this? Oh, that's on mute. Oh, okay. Maybe if I share this thing, it would be nice, wouldn't it? So I'm about to share it on Facebook. So to let everybody know that I'm on. Okay. And I'm going to close. Because they don't have TikTok and all that stuff. But it's all right. Yeah. It's time to live the truth, y'all. What we doing out here living a lie? Don't make no sense, right? It just don't make any sense. Let's continue on. This is Watch Morning Joe highlights today. So I heard he got more. What do you call it? More indictments or whatever. That dude, he going to jail. I ain't seen a president with that much indictments in my life. And there's only one black president. And the rest is Caucasian people. And some of those Caucasian people did some dirty stuff too. Look at Nixon. At least he was smart enough to resign. And then he got pardoned. Why didn't Trump think of that? Because He wants the power. Now, I was on TikTok and this dude was saying that Trump is the Antichrist. I said, whoa. But yeah, he is. Because he backed it up with the word, I said, ooh, the Antichrist has arisen. Well, he's been here for a long time. But the Simpsons, how they had him going down the stairs, the escalator, waving and stuff or whatever, in a cartoon form. They got him dying that he was dead too. I don't know. Sometime was it the Simpsons? I think it was the Simpsons. Yeah, and they had him like dying or whatever the case may be. Child, you better be careful. You better be quite careful. It's just a little bit more. I'm not gonna be on too long. I just wanted to say, hey, I ain't been on live in God knows how long since the other apartment, and I've been going through a lot too with the house situation. Our house has been approved, so all we need is to get is our our security deposit. 2 months. That's $3,500. That's $7,000 to get in the house. So y'all pray for us that these things come through quickly and expeditiously. I learned that from Lean on Me. Expeditiously. Yeah. And that's a movie, by the way, if you didn't know. And yeah, I mean, we're getting things done. So as we're here in my family home, I'm here, doing my videos and trying to get things done. I'm on Big O, by the way, okay? Big O. That's BIGO, not NGO. No. BIGO, okay? I'm there, and my tag ID is, why is it getting so dark? Lord Jesus, I need to put another light on. Anyway, it is RWL for Relate with Love, ML for my name, Minister Lenore. Okay, so it's RWL ML. Listen to this. .JH. Okay, that's the agency that I'm with. So remember that and go visit me there. I'm there most of the time because it's a phone situation. You know what I mean? I can work on that. And if you want to donate, that'd be great. Please be a blessing to me, honey. I'll take it. Okay? Be a blessing, not a hindrance. A blessing. Okay? So let's listen a little bit more. I hope I don't mess this up. This is my daughter's TV. I got to do it like this because of these things. So here we go. Oh, God.
Going after Donald Trump's BS claims was so shocking when it came out, as quickly as it came out, the timing of when it came out, because he didn't have to do it. He didn't have to do it then.
But he did.
I would say 99% of politicians would have sat back and said, it's Trump. Let's just let it play out a little bit.
Life is funny, baby.
He went out of his way. The Republican governor of Georgia, where this case is going to be tried, went out of his way to say Donald Trump's lying. And the Secretary of State said, this guy, he doesn't respect the Constitution of the United States. You either respect it or you don't. I thought it was extraordinarily telling, and it talks about that divide now among Republicans. And I'm going to say, when I talked to Greg Bluestein yesterday, I said, boy, it must be, it must be really heated down there. Why are they doing this in Fulton County? They should do it in another district. And Greg said, well, that's where the crimes took place, in Fulton County. He goes, but this isn't just a Democratic thing.
No, it's not.
In Georgia. There are a lot of Republicans that are incredibly angry at what Donald Trump did in 2020 and how he keeps losing the Senate for Georgia Republicans.
I watched the show yesterday, and you had a great colloquy.
I'll be
Can you
off
colloquy
shortly.
between three people?
You got
I'm not
dinner
sure,
time.
but you and John Meacham and John.
I'm
Is that
gonna
right?
start
It's a
early.
two-person thing. You're the former member of Congress, you know. But between you and Heilman and John Meacham about Republicans and why they won't have the courage to push back, and why they continue to accept Trump, or pick their moments when they are willing to take him on. And Georgia is just such an interesting case because Brian Kemp and Brad Raffensperger show that you can do this. I can't think of Doug Ducey.
And they should tell the truth.
He did this to some degree. He stood up to Trump, famously refused to take his phone call as he was certifying Arizona's votes, but not in the way that Brian Kemp and Brad Raffensperger really defended Georgia. Really took
he
on
did it
Trump.
quietly.
And like you said,
that's
they
still
won,
a punk move.
They won big, and the
Huge.
Republicans.
Huge
They won huge.
landslide
They won
wins
huge.
in the GOP.
Right, all you gotta do is tell the truth.
Kelly Loeffler, who was briefly a senator from Georgia, ran for election in 2020. David Perdue, who was senator from Georgia, he primaried Brian Kemp. They all backed Trump. They all lost. The other Republicans who backed up Trump on his claims that he lost that he won the 2020 election, they're now indicted.
Right now,
Raffensperger and Kemp show that
so stupid.
There is a way to do this if you do it with integrity. And these two,
it would be nice if you do things with integrity
to protect democracy. They're conservative Republicans, so they still win in.
It's disgusting.
They still win in these
Grow
primaries, but
up.
it shows there is a way to stand up to Trump within his own party.
You need to start standing up to Trump.
So, meanwhile, two of Trump's challengers in the
Talking to the
2024
GOP
primary
people.
were
But
asked
no,
yesterday
they
about
want to
the
go with the
latest
devil.
indictment
So go
for
ahead.
the former president.
They're now doing an inordinate amount of resources to
To
try to
the Satan.
shoehorn this contest over the 2020 election into
The
a
Satan.
RICO statute, which was really designed to be able to go after organized crime, not necessarily to go after political activity. And so I think it's an example.
It's a crime.
Of this criminalization of politics. I don't think that this is something that's good for the country.
We all heard
We don't
that
want the
phone
truth
call
to be
with the
told.
former president, then president at the time, where he said, "Just find me the requisite number of votes that I would need." Doesn't that feel
Tim Scott. now.
anti-American? Doesn't that feel like not what a president should do?
Well, we just continue to say it as I see it, which is that we see the legal system being weaponized against political opponents. That is un-American and unacceptable.
He got a
And at
white
the end of
soul
the
and a
day,
black body.
We need a better system than that. And I frankly hope to be the president of the United States where we have an opportunity to restore confidence and integrity in all of our departments of justice. In the country.
You don't have integrity if you don't tell the truth.
Yes, but I probably just draw different conclusions. The next
You
one.
think it's fine? You would do that as president? You would look for the amount of votes?
Right.
He doesn't want to answer the question. He doesn't want to answer the question.
Those are
can't-
them people.
If you're willing to sit
We're
back
gonna talk about
and
that too.
excuse somebody trying to
Black
steal an
souls with
election, calling a Republican
white souls
Secretary
with
of
black
State
bodies.
who says he was trying to
And
get
white
me
souls,
to throw out
No.
votes.
white bodies with
That's
black
what a
souls.
Republican Secretary of State said. and a
Those are my
Republican
friends.
governor said. And then you sit there and you claim, oh, they're politicizing
Check
the
your
process, they're
spirits.
weaponizing the process. You're not fit to be president of the United States.
Definitely
It's really disgusting. And I like Tim Scott, and I think he's
Talented.
a really.
I don't think he's talented. I think he's a
guy.
liar.
And people ask me,
Tim Scott's a liar.
Who do you think can win the
DeSantis is a
nomination
liar.
if Trump and DeSantis votes there, go Tim Scott. Tim Scott makes it. Not if he does that. Not if he does that. Jim
Lies.
Palmieri gets so mad. they
Stop
keep
the
talking
lies.
about
Stop the lies.
The weaponization of the
It's crazy.
Justice Department. Donald Trump
Love
steals
the way he says that.
nuclear secrets.
Yep.
He lies to
All the time.
DOJ about turning everything back. He lies about everything. He sends his workers to try to destroy video surveillance tape.
Who does that? A
Shows
criminal?
him moving those documents around with top secret classified military secrets about nuclear weapons, attacks against Iran, America's weaknesses. And they go, oh, he's just He's just trying to politicize
He's
the
stupid.
process.
That's
He
what he
tries
is.
to steal votes from millions of Americans by
What a
setting up
dum-dum.
fraudulent electors
What a
to
dum dum.
replace electors who actually represent the millions of people that did vote in those 7 swing states.
It's
And they go,
crazy.
oh, they keep pointing at
Drive me
the
crazy.
ghastly.
Yeah,
Dangerous Merrick Garland. Are you kidding me? Merrick Garland. And they keep looking right past the guy
They
who
always
stole
do
nuclear
that.
secrets, allegedly. The
You know
guy
what I
who
mean?
sold military secrets, I'll still say allegedly,
no
even though
sense.
they've got him dead to right on that. All of these things. And
Yeah.
it's like seriously, when are you gonna get serious about running for president of the United States and telling the truth about the guy you're running against?
It's
Right.
like, it feels like, I mean, what you see happening in Iowa, it feels like a fantasy football league, right? Like,
Fantasy
you can make
football
your
league.
arguments that you're making. You might even
Yeah.
win Iowa. Somebody might even beat Donald Trump in Iowa, but it has no bearing on what's actually
No.
happening. The stakes of
It
what's
really
of
don't.
how democracy is actually under threat, and probably also little bearing on who ultimately is going to become president of the United States. You know, it really struck me when DeSantis said RICO was
crazy.
created to go after organized crime. Yes. Yes, it was, and that's why it's being used here, because it was a organized
That's why.
crime that Trump and his allies committed. And you see Rudy Giuliani talking about the same thing. You see the disdain that they have for what Trump did, because Rudy Giuliani said, "Well, this isn't supposed to be used. RICO's not supposed to be used for election disputes," as if
Ain't that a
as
mess?
if what happened wasn't just trying to thwart the sort of fundamental
I'm cleaning out my phone, by the
principle
way.
of what the
You
American
want to know what
Republic
I'm doing?
stands for. The sort of callousness with which Republicans have
crazy.
treated this issue, I feel it is, alongside the history that they made with the indictments, we're going to look back on those words and words like what Tim Scott, who otherwise used to be a very honorable, very, as you all said, really talented
I'm
politician,
gonna have a later session.
will be marked in history as if we saw this happen in another country, we
I
saw
should be getting
another
off here. I'm
leader
gonna do
being
tapes.
from, this is
Because I'm
Berlusconi-ish,
gonna have to get her
right?
medicine.
Going through these kinds of
But,
these kinds of
it was good
trials,
chatting with
and
y'all.
politicians continuing to back up
I ain't
the
been on
person
for a
who
minute
severely
on here.
violated
So I
this
just
fundamental
wanted-
precept
let me-
of the
why am I
republic.
yelling?
What would we
You know what
think
I'm
of
saying?
that country?
What I think about this country, y'all need to stop lying. That's what I think. Okay, do you think the same thing? Okay, start living the truth and stop living a lie. All right, so I'm not gonna hold you. I'm gonna see y'all later. Okay, I'll see you later. Hopefully, I'll get on back later on tonight. I hope so. Okay, talk to you later.